Wow. How would you like for every dollar that you invest in your practice to get a minimum of a tenfold return on that investment? That would be great in any business. Well, it's great in ours. I'm going to share with you in this short video, the episode of the CEG Advisor Edge, 4 examples from advisors who at our roundtable mastermind group. So we get together each May and October in San Francisco, and we have 5 or 6 advisors share with us, examples in 10-minute presentations of how they've gotten that tenfold increase or more. I want you to have those as well. I'm John Bowen. I'm CEO of CEG Worldwide. And stay tuned. You do not want to miss this.
The CEG Advisor Edge. Essential insights. Real results.
As I said, we have the privilege of coaching some of the top financial advisors in the world. And I got to tell you, they've got some of the best ideas out there. And what I want you to do is repurpose these ideas. Let me start with number 1. We hear over and over again from these presentations, we call them 10X presentations. The number 1 thing you can do is demonstrate your credibility. Affluent investors in every one of our studies, what they want to do is they want to work with experts. They want to work with experts. They want you to be an expert. The way to become an expert is to have credibility. One of the best ways is to publish. It can be publishing an article or publishing an ebook. It can be publishing a full book. It can be going out making presentations. Whatever you do, whatever you're good at, we find over and over again, one of the best ways is being an author. Now, being an author doesn't mean you're a writer. Your idea is hiring a writer to help you put it together. Amazing. We see the results from this, tremendous credibility. It's one of the reasons why I've written 17 books. Now, you don't have to do that, but the advisors who have written a book on their niche, huge value has been created in their practice. Second, building a team of experts. What are we talking about here? Well, one of the things we have to do is nail a world-class client experience. And one of the best ways to do is delivering a world-class wealth management experience, taking it beyond simply investments and going to the major concerns, financial concerns that the affluent have. Now, there's 5 concerns that we see over and over again in every one of our studies. Number 1, they want help making smart decisions about their money. That's the investment side. Number 2, they want help mitigating taxes. 3, going ahead and taking care of the heirs. 4, protecting the assets from being unjustly taken. And 5, charitable giving. So those last 4 we call advanced planning. Well, very likely you don't have the expertise in all of those or even in one. Well, this is where by assembling this professional team of experts, then we can have working with us. And most of the financial advisors, what they found most effective is they're in the center as a wealth manager. They're helping facilitate this. And they bring in an estate planning attorney, an accountant, tax accountant, a life insurance specialist, and a personal line specialist, property casualty. And for working with the affluent, this has been huge because now they can advise and help them really make smart decisions about their money all the way through the wealth management. So very much think about building your own professional team of experts. This will differentiate you tremendously in the marketplace. Third is understanding the niche that you want to serve. And we have in this picture, it's a individual sailing a boat, an older boat, and we've got a number of advisors working with sailors and with classic boats. We have race car drivers. We have working with certain industries, certain types of profession. See, the power, if you try to be all things to everyone, you're not going to have that much success. The most successful advisors find a group they want to primarily focus on, a niche, an ideal client that they can serve. Because as you get to understand these clients, what happens is you can solve their unique financial concerns. I talked about the big five, but in different markets, that different niches, the different target markets you're going to be working with, your primary focus, they're going to have different concerns. In addition, it's much easier to really rise above the rest of the financial advisors and become the go-to advisor in that community, both from a positioning standpoint, but actually in the experience you're delivering. So I want to really strongly encourage you to do this. We see this over and over again, and it's repeated all the time. And the last is make things happen by holding great events. Now, this could be a sailing event, or talked about car racing. It could be I'm going to a shooting event tomorrow. And, there's just so many different things that you can do that are fun. You're bringing the clients together. It can be, though, just doing a presentation at a CEO group or whatever your niche is. This is where you can add tremendous value. Now, one of the things I mentioned is to repurpose these ideas. There are so many different ways that you can build your business. We want you to focus on and identify the 3 simplest ways that you can make a huge impact. And we're here to help you on that. Yeah, depending on where you're watching the video, either link below or on the side, you'll see a concept or name Best Year Ever Consultation. And this is our complimentary consultation that we do for you if you have a $200,000 or more of net income. You gotta have a strong foundation already, but then we can help you really accelerate your success. And what we do in this consultation is we'll take a look at where you are now, where you want to go, what are the gaps, and we'll identify those 3 simple things we would do if we were in your shoes. Given all the privilege we have of all the empirical research and the anecdotal experience, coaching thousands of the top financial advisors, not only in the US, but around the world, what we would do in your shoes to really help you achieve all that's important to you. Now, to do that, just click on the link, fill out the form, and then go ahead and pick a time that's convenient for you. You'll meet with one of our consultants, and what they'll do is ask you a series of questions, where you are, where you want to go, and the gap. And then what we'll do is she or he will create a mind map, a snapshot that's really powerful. We call it a total advisor profile, and we'll give you a copy of that. And we hear all the time how valuable that is. But then they'll set up a meeting with one of our strategists, and the strategist will then review the mind map with you and identify those 3 strategies that we would do if we were in your shoes that will really accelerate your success. And then if it's appropriate, we'll make a recommendation on our coaching program, only if it's going to make a huge impact, because we're not right for everybody, but when we are, wow. And if we are, we'll give you a return on investment calculation. You'll see the impact will be tenfold or more. Your clients, your future clients, they're counting on you. Don't let them down. We wish you the best of success.
The CEG Advisor Edge. Essential insights, real results.